Boom. Back again, guys, as always. Mumford and Kid here. We're going back to some more VidingTube. Like I said before, guys, I love his content. I love his countdowns, his top 10 list. We're going to watch a top 10 list that I thought was pretty good, or I should say, I think it's a cool concept because in anime, they really put a lot of focus on this person as well. And we're talking about dads, fathers. Anime likes to do that. They do serve a purpose. In anime and manga, fathers do serve more of a purpose than they do in American cartoons. They could be the biggest mentor, or they can be the biggest adversary. And so we're going to check out this top 10 badass fathers in anime. Alright, let's check this out. Thank you for hitting the play button as always. I appreciate that. But please comment, please leave your comments in the section below. I can't stress that more. I love hearing input. And as always, being that this is a top 10 list, we're gonna chop this up. We're gonna leave out probably the last one so you can check it out for yourself. If I'm not mistaken, he had put this up for Father's Day, but it's okay. I'm kind of missed it, so I'm interested in watching it along with you guys. So, but yeah, let's do this now.
Today's a special occasion. We'd like to wish all the dads a happy Father's Day. And it's only
Right.
fitting to have something appropriate for this occasion. As you know, fathers often play an important role in anime. They may serve as a mentor, be a source of motivation, or simply provide comic relief. They can also serve as a mysterious villain plaguing our heroes since day one of their journey.
Asshole.
So today we're looking at the top 10 most badass dads in shonen anime.
Hey, that's
ready?
That's Naruto's father. Yeah, that's a Negro. Yep, Neo.
Kickstarting our Father's Day special is Igneel from Fairy Tail.
That's a good
no
anime.
one said all dads have to be human, right? Searching for Igneel's one of the goals of Fairy Tail's Natsu Dragneel. The Fire Dragon King wasn't only a loving father figure to Natsu, he also taught the soon-to-be Dragon Slayer all he could about Dragon Slayer magic. That's why it's such a great mystery as to why Igneel and the other dragons disappear on his foster son one mysterious day. The search for Igneel is fruitful and he makes his glorious return when all hope seems to be lost. Igneel uses his magic in the same manner as Natsu for melee purposes.
Natsu's one of my favorite
he shoots out
characters
large
too. I
breaths
love
of
him.
fire to damage his opponent. The Battle of the Titans featuring Igneel and Acnologia is a cataclysmic duel you have to watch Fairy Tail for.
Number 9, Death, Soul Eater. I have not finished watching Soul Eater.
At number 9, we have Lord Death from Soul Eater. As the leader of the DWMA, Death the Kid's father isn't someone to mess with. While generally a goofball, Lord Death can be terrifying and ruthless, a remnant of the past that he discarded before becoming headmaster. He's also one of the few who can stand toe-to-toe with the almighty Ashura, the powerful villain who happens to be Lord Death's other son. Talk about a family of badasses, eh? Fear not though, this isn't the last time you see a badass father-son combo of Shinigami. On a side note, Lord Death's fate's different in the anime and the manga. Perhaps you'd like to experience Soul Eater through both mediums in order to see what's in store for him.
Oh, Ichiro's, I said Ichiro. Ichigo's dad.
At number 8 is Isshin Kurosaki from Bleach.
Ichigo's dad is a
Ichigo's not
badass.
exactly the most cheerful of the shonen protagonists out there. Adding to his grumpiness is his buffoon of a dad, Isshin. Now the two are constantly fighting over the tiniest things at home, and you'd think that Ichigo has his hands full. Beyond that happy and immature facade, Isshin's a skilled doctor and a powerful Shinigami that can stand up to even Aizen. He's also instrumental in helping make Ichigo stronger in preparation for the key battles in the series, especially in the manga. You have to read the manga and see the arcs that weren't adapted for anime to see how big and important the role Isshin plays, whether that's in Ichigo's past or his present. As they say, looks can be deceiving.
Yep. I was shocked. Uh-oh.
For our 7th entry on our list of badass anime dads, we have Van Hohenheim from Full Metal Alchemist. Van Hohenheim's an immortal alchemist with a troubled past, the Sage of the West, one of the series' most prominent characters, and importantly to this list, the Elric's enigmatic father who left home when they were just little. That makes him the perfect foil to the main villain, ironically named Father. The two serve as major forces that shape the conflict in Fullmetal Alchemist. The game of chess between these two's been centuries in the making. Hohenheim doesn't try to justify his action of leaving home, but as soon as we see the end result, we're certain his heart's in the right place. As soon as he returns to the story, his unique relationship with both Edward and Alphonse is something to look forward to.
Oh yeah. Endeavor.
Blazing in and taking the 6th place on this list is Endeavor from My Hero Academia. Now, something for a change in the list of badass dads. We had a list of good dads who were loving, kind-hearted, or generally cool partners in crime to their children. Endeavor, on the other hand, is none of these. Endeavor can be described as driven, destructively so. He's introduced as the person who'll stop at nothing in his quest to overtake All Might as the #1 hero. Realizing the futility, he turns to his son and uses him in his mad continued bid to be #1. Yes, Endeavor is a badass, but he's the type of father who'd gladly abuse his family and use them as a stepping stone in his hunt for greatness. All in all, I think what makes Endeavor interesting is his potential for change and development. He may have all the gifts in the world, but unless he recognizes what he lacks, he'll never be as great as All Might. When that day comes, watch out, world.
He's good, but yeah, he's a... What he does is just... Monkey... Oh.
At number 5, we take a look at Monkey D. Dragon from One Piece. Monkey D. Dragon, the leader of the revolutionaries and the most wanted man in the One Piece universe.
I'm
you see,
so
having
behind
a resume
on this.
like that has its perks. One,
I don't know
you're
if I'm
sure
ever
to be
gonna
one
catch
hell
up
of a
until the
badass to the
series
point where
ends.
Smoker makes no attempt to rescue you, and 2, you're sure to get one hell of a nickname that strikes fear into the hearts of many, and the simple reveal of a relation with you will certainly send shockwaves that rocks a person's world. However, being the son of a badass dad comes with its drawbacks. I mean, you don't expect a dad who's the world's most wanted man to just go home and spend some relaxing, quality time with the family, do you? Such is the fact that Luffy doesn't even know that he has a father at the start of this series. That doesn't mean Dragon is negligent though. In fact, he's already saved his son a couple of times in the series already. Only time will tell what Monkey D. Dragon's fully capable of.
Vegeta on the list,
Fourth on the
alright!
list is Vegeta. Now, did anyone see this coming? Did anyone expect the ruthless Saiyan Prince, the classical example of a rival and anti-hero to the main character, to somehow settle down and start a family? But that's exactly what he did. Watching Vegeta and family makes one wonder what he went through to end up like that. Well, lots of things. However, that doesn't mean that he's gone soft. He still remains one of the most powerful forces in the Dragon Ball universe, and he'll strike down all who threaten his family. At least, unlike Goku, he doesn't have the habit of dying on you.
Kinda, yeah, I knew you better stop that.
In third
What's
place,
this?
we have
Oh, this is that
Umibos from
Gintama again, okay.
Renowned alien buster and one of the strongest men in the Gintama universe, Umibos also happens to be the father of Kagura and Kamui. While his relationship with his son isn't ideal, the opposite's true when it comes to his daughter. He's extremely caring and protective towards her to the point of doing some questionable things in order to protect her. He's the type of dad who'd even go to the lengths of breaking up the family for the greater good. Umibos is indeed the kind of person who does a lot wrong for the right reasons. In my opinion, his story arc's one of the highest points of Gintama, giving a glimpse to a morally complex and torn father.
Damn, he was ready. Cuss! I know who this is. Gintama, yep. That's
The Yellow Flash, Minato takes
that's
number 2
Naruto's
on the
dad
list.
right here.
Apart from the spiky hair, the desire to be Hokage in order to help everyone, and the brimming confidence, Minato has some major differences with his son. Konoha's Yellow Flash turns out to be a lot more sensible and is even hailed as a genius during his days. In addition to being a genius and ace ninja, Minato's also a very kind father, one that makes the decision to sacrifice his life in order to seal the Nine Tails away inside his son. Now that's fatherly love, right? You don't see a lot of anime dads make that sacrifice, not only for a son, but also for an entire village.
Naruto's dad was a badass, and I gave him nothing but respect. I was like, what he did to protect his people is respect. Alright, y'all, we're gonna end it right there for number 1 on the list, because by the time this video goes up, y'all have already seen number 1. Go to the link in the description down below to check out the number 1. This list was good. There were some others. There were other dads I would have put on the list. You know, you put Vegeta on the list, I would have put Piccolo. You know, yeah, he's not a dad, but he kind of is. And Goku could have been on that. Because you're going on badass. I'm like, Goku's a badass too. Like, but this list was good, very good. Like I said before, guys, I have fell off of One Piece so hard, I couldn't keep up with it like I used to. I was like, oh, okay, gotta go. And I fell off of it, and then some other anime took over the slot that I had it in when I would watch it, and I'm like, okay, I either gotta start this stuff all over, or just try to find like cliff notes of everything so I can remember it. Then, cause yeah, man, but yeah, the last father is not a surprise at all, and he's a fucking dick. I'm just gonna end it with that. But he's a monster. But Naruto's dad was cool, and you know what also makes Naruto's dad cool, and what I love about it is the fact that here he was the 4th Hokage. He was the 4th Hokage. Number 4. So the whole point of Naruto wanting to be Hokage is cool. And what has happened? Naruto does become it. But more important, like the sacrifice he made to protect his son and his people. But then also put on hindsight of that, on that aspect, he also put the fact that Naruto and the fox became cool with each other. Like the fox respected Naruto so much. He was like, all right, come on. Like I love that scene where they fist bumped together. I was like, oh, and just seeing Naruto look at him leave, and the fox didn't even just turn around like, hey, like, you know, see you around. It was just like, he was really like conflicted with it, but then he's not so much. Natsu's dad is a badass too. I was like, yeah, I love Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail was good stuff. Endeavor, I remember when I first saw him, I was like, okay, this guy's cool. I like him, but when I saw him, I'm like, but I'm also like, something is fucking wrong with him. What's wrong with him? And we find out. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. As always, this is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned. Please leave your comments in the section down below. I'm starting to notice when I put up top 10 list of anime, it gets a better response. So I'm putting up more anime type stuff for you guys lists. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Y'all take